Hello, everybody. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero with this next Games and Storms live stream. Now, boy, was the last 20 minutes super frustrating. Number one, the bitrate doesn't seem to be as high as I want it to be, but that should be fine. It's pretty stable. Number two, I'm using the gaming headset again. My nice, fancy Shure microphone is not able to work right now because of this. There it goes. This is called a digital audio interface, and it just crapped out on me. I feel like it's a curse that every live streamer cannot live stream on time because of some sort of technology failure. Technology's so good, but then why does it fail so quickly? I don't get it. I tried everything to get this thing back on. It just turns on and then it freezes, and that's about it. So without this device working, that microphone will not work at all. I have another one that I use with the iMac. That one still works fine. I just don't know why this one that I kept with the gaming setup crapped out on me. Since I just got it like a month ago, I'll have to see if I could send it back for a return. Very disappointing. Oh well. Well, Delvin, thank you for joining. How are you doing? Let's start tonight by... And also, why is that bitrate so low? It's lower than the recommended bitrate. Yeah, I know. Oh, hold on a second. The stream is going to cut for 1 second, but don't go anywhere. All right. That should be better. For some reason, there was a setting in OBS, again, more technology failure, that was set to 2500 kilobits per second, which is way below what YouTube recommends for the live stream, which is 4500. And I try and get a little bit better because I have a better internet. I'm doing 7000 kilobits per second. So that's back up and running, so it should look much better. It looks pretty steady, no drop frames, and it looks like we're back, which is good. So how are you all doing tonight? How are you all faring? Let's crack this open. Sipping on some Stella Artois tonight. Ooh, this looks like it's going to be a good pour. Maybe the glass was not chilled. So the foam head is a little bit too big. Here we go. Just a tiny, tiny bit too big. But cheers, everybody. That nice weedy taste. Okay. So, we're going to have a couple of things. Before we get to the weather forecast, the lineup for the show is going to be actually the storms happening right now. We're going to do a little bit of nowcasting happening right now, which I was just looking in Florida, and we're going to take a look a little bit into Florida. And we're also going to look at what happened in, let's say, Alabama area. I have a document from the National Weather Service up talking about those storms. Good, I'm on an excellent connection. And steady 7,000, which is good. Oh, I know what happened. I switched something in the settings and it must have defaulted everything. Well, that looks good now. Okay. Let's see, my hotkey should still work. There we go, the hotkey worked, and the first thing up for tonight is Alabama tornado occurrences, and I wanted to bring up this graph here from the Birmingham, Alabama National Weather Service Forecast Office. Preliminary Alabama tornadoes, 7 tornado days in 2020. Now this has showing EF0, there were 2, EF1, there were 8, EF2, there were 3 of those. Total 13 tornadoes. Now, what was the time scale on this? And I brought it up a little bit better here. So that's month. Here we go, the month so far. Now, this is quite interesting. So March, we're looking at specifically 3 tornadoes, which are these 3, I'm assuming those 3 EF2s. This is something quite interesting because usually this is tornado season hasn't technically begun yet, even though there's not really a tornado season. Sunny Boston sunset tonight. Cheers to that. However, in New York we did not have any sun. Just a little bit midday. I went out for a nice little 10-minute walk, came back in, and then the clouds came in and we had a cloudy sunset. But this was something interesting I wanted to bring up real quick, just to talk about these tornadoes going on, and I want to show you radar scope here. Now, currently, there's nothing tornado warned, but I do want to rewind the radar a little bit here. And zooming in here, I finally was able to sign into my RadarScope Pro account on the Windows computer. And right here, these contours, this I have up as sheer. So we could see almost what looks like the track of a tornado. And I want to rewind this radar a little bit. Let's go back an hour. Maybe. So it was this system right here. Come on. You can behave yourself here. 6:40 p.m., yeah. Let's go earlier. There we go. Now I've hopped into archive mode. So let's do 5. Let's see, downloading. Okay, so 5 was a little bit too soon, but look at that line. You can definitely see some interesting echoes on this radar. So there's some more shear tracks. And it's not exactly where I wanted it to be. For some reason, the 6 o'clock hour, it does not want to do. Let's try this. Nope, didn't go. Back to live. Nope, didn't go. Oh, come on. Things are not working. There we go. There's live. Why is technology such a hard time? Anyway. what I was trying to show or trying to get to was still look at that rotation in there. And there we go. That just picked up some more rotation. So this may actually drop some water spouts out into the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, I did forget to. I'm going to leave that up while I share this out. Games and Storms Live. Sending this out. Severe weather. Okay, that is good. One more. So much social media. There go the 3 Facebook pages. Now for the Twitter. And they are all out. Good. Okay. Back to here. Yeah, it picked up a little bit more rotation. If we watch this echo right there, there's your hook forming. They, I don't know why they would issue a tornado warning in the Atlantic, but there's probably going to be some tornado, or at least a water spout forming out there. So let's take a look at some velocity. Look at that. There's probably some sort of a funnel cloud out there right then. Look at that. And that's also probably the same cell. We can follow this string of shear tracks. Here, 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 here. There's no shear contours that are going to be out into the Atlantic, but still, very interesting to see the shear going on right there. And also, Delvin, or for anybody watching, I think YouTube fixed my channel because a week ago, over a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, I tried to do a live stream and it got pulled down twice in a row by the bots. So if that happens again, I am recording this at the same time, so I will just post the recording once I am done with that. But it looks like they fixed my channel and, I don't know, maybe removed some sort of, like, flag, special flag, I don't know why. Okay, so that is the shear going on right now. Probably dropping some sort of funnel cloud. I don't know if it would make it all the way to the ocean surface, but it's a possibility. So that is what's going on in Florida. Let's head up to our area. Actually, Delvin, since you're on, let's take a look up in Boston. Nothing. Ooh, what's this? Now, here comes the question. Is that something that's actually out there, or is that ground clutter? Let's put this in motion and take a look. See how it's stationary? Right there? That is probably some sort of ground clutter. That's not real rain or anything, because it's completely stationary. But otherwise, it looks pretty clear. Let's head down to Long Island. Nice and clear. I don't see anything on the radar around here. Ooh, maybe a little bit of something there. Or no, that looks like more ground clutter. It's pretty stationary, so that's just more ground clutter. And I have this, there's a special expert mode that you can turn on. I'll show you what that looks like here. Ooh, in the settings. So expert mode. So when I have expert mode turned on, this is really the raw radar data. So this is showing a lot, like right now there's no rain in Orange County. There's no rain anywhere here. But it's showing a lot more. When I turn expert mode off, it tries to process the radar data a little bit to remove all the anomalous stuff. It's just not entirely doing that here. Actually, it kind of fixed it a little bit as it started going into those later frames. But going down here, this is actual rain that is going to be coming in. And that's what's going to be in the forecast, because the system that is giving us the severe weather in Florida is slightly making its way up into our area, but not in terms of severe weather. So let me go back here and minimize this. And we're going to take a look at this. So here, let me refresh this. This is the national radar. So, oops. This was the system giving the tornadic activity, potentially, in Florida. And potentially maybe a waterspout as this system heads out to sea. But this may come up a little bit our way, not fully. We're going to take a look at the forecast models, and we will make our own forecast. And I'll give my own forecast for you guys. So now on the satellite here, let's take a look at the nighttime microphysics. And here's that big system. So yes, right there. Massachusetts, almost all of Massachusetts. So Delvin, for you, is in clear air right now. Let's put that in motion. And so the pink area, that's clear. So there's pretty much clear skies, maybe just a few passing clouds, but that's really about it. Let's take a look at some shortwave. There we go. So we can see, yeah, Massachusetts is pretty much in clear air right now. And long wave. There is what we're looking at with that severe weather. It's very interesting to kind of see the convection popping up. That's what's happening down there. And ooh, I think I forgot one tab I like to look at, which is the Weather Prediction Center. Take a look at some surface analysis. So there's that low. It's not a strong low, so that's the 1,000 millibar line, 1,004. So 1,000 millibar low, say. That's not really that strong of a low. Snow expected across northern and central Rockies. Below average temperatures continue. Pacific Northwest. Some of the headlines. But on the surface analysis, at least for our area, there's not much happening, and we don't have that high of a pressure gradient. So since we don't have that high of a pressure gradient, that's actually going to allow the winds to calm a little bit, which today it actually wasn't that windy, thankfully. And actually this week I'm going to be hosting a seminar, which is really cool. Kind of like Weather 101. It's going to be a how to read a weather map, and then I'm going to give a 7-day forecast, kind of like the same thing I'm doing for you guys here on YouTube. Okay. So now, let's take a look at some of these forecast models that we've gone through a little bit of diagnostics, knowing what's going on at the moment. Now let's start taking a look at the future. And when we look here, there is that system. 9. I thought at first it said 962. 962 would have been a really strong low, but no, that's 982 millibar. So that on the GFS here with the good old tropical tidbits is really just going to scoot south of the area for Wednesday. And then behind that, we have actually a little bit of retrograde motion. Not affecting all of the area, but delving for your area, Boston, going through Massachusetts, pretty much most of New England. There could be some shower chances here on the GFS. But also, look at these what was that? Don't know what that was. Look at these isobars. The isobars here, they are really packed together. So that means it's going to be windy. So Wednesday's okay. But then after Wednesday, going into Thursday, that's kind of the split system where we're going to have that retrograde motion going from east to west for the New England area. That's giving some of this high pressure gradient wind action. And it's keeping, it looks like, at least like the New York City metro area, dry. But there is your 540 line, so that means the thicknesses are starting to decrease a little bit, meaning it's going to be cold again. And as we continue here, Friday, the pressure gradient starts to decrease, meaning the winds decrease. And then it clears out, really. So again, to the east, if we split the northeast kind of in half directly down the line there, the eastern half of the northeast has shower chances still going into Friday. The western half of the northeast is okay. So here's your day on Saturday. Lower pressure gradient, but it's going to be a little bit colder. We have that 540 line, and that's not necessarily the freezing line here. That just means as the thicknesses decrease, it tends to drop the temperatures as well. Then going overnight Saturday, looks fine. High comes in. Now Sunday here, this looked like a little system coming through, but there's a high coming up from the south. We have a 1022 millibar high. The 1022 millibar high looks like with the subsidence or sinking motion, that stabilizing factor, it starts to really break down this front coming through. And that's where we really don't see any kind of precipitation throughout the area unless you're in really far west New York, near the Finger Lakes, going into the Great Lakes, western Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, going into that area, and then it starts to break down. And then we do still have kind of a split here. So through the New York City metro area, fine. North of that, like northern U.S.-Canada border, maybe some showers. And then south of this, getting into Virginia, West Virginia area there, that's actually going to bring some more showers too. So a little gap in the middle, right where the high pressure is, acting like a shield protecting us. So that is for the weekend. Now going into Monday to start the next week. Well, Monday looks like a good day. So here, high pressure pretty much overhead, which is showing the lower pressure gradient. And because it's pretty much overhead, we have strong subsidence, so stabilized air. Then overnight, Monday into Tuesday, looks like we'll have some showers. So Tuesday we'll have some on again, off again showers here on the GFS. So that's the GFS. Now before we head into, where are we going next? The Euro on pivotal weather. Let's crack open another one. Little chillaxing for the night. Alright, let's see how I do with this pour again. Okay, not as much foam head there, so let's see what happens here. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That looks like a perfect pour. There we go. About 1 inch, just about 1 inch of a head. I'd say that is a perfect pour. I would give myself an A for that. So cheers for perfect pours. Wow. Meg is starting to draw on the iPad. Oh, sending that also made me remember. It's the last day of the month. Tomorrow is April Fool's Day. So what does that mean? Delvin, you do have a very good point there. Now, a lot of these doctors are saying because COVID-19 is of the coronavirus family, which in the coronavirus family is just the flu. As it gets warmer, that may mean it's going to get better. However, my only issue with that is the southern hemisphere of the Earth, where it's summer going into fall right now, they're having the same thing. And it's the warm months of the year, so I don't know what that would mean for us. We just gotta ride the wave, ride it out. Which, Delvin, I hope you're home and safe and sound, and everybody is doing well for you, or in your life. I am home. Imagine a summer stuck at home. Yeah, I don't want to. Because actually, April 13th. April 13th, I was supposed to fly back down to Disney. I'm an annual pass holder for Disney, so I go down a few times a year. And Delvin, I'm kind of like you. I don't mind this being at home. This is actually fine for me. I got my studio. I got all of this. Hope when the technology works. I got you guys on the internet. I kind of set up my business, and I set this up pretty much to be online. So it's not really affecting me that much. And my regular job, my daytime job, we are working from home, so they're paying us, still working from home, which I'm very thankful for. A summer stuck at home. Yeah, I hope too. I hope we have a kind of like nationwide stay-at-home order, which is what we should have done from the beginning, I think. Let me bring up one other thing too. I'm only going to play a few seconds of this YouTube video. and I'm going to link it for you guys. Let me see. Oh, it should be in my library. I don't know how the volume is set. Where did it go? It was somebody, very creative person. The song Hello, here it is. Except it's not hello from the outside, it's hello from the inside. An Adele parody by Chris Mann. So, Chris, if you're watching, I really appreciate what you did. It was hysterical. So, let me click this real quick here. Oh, there goes an ad. And skip ad. Okay. So I have this up. I'm going to put this full screen at the moment, and I'm only going to play a little bit of it. Just so I don't get copyright striked. But, let me put this here and this here. So just maybe like 5 seconds. And it's really funny. Then I'm going to link this below in the chat and in the video description once it's processed. Because this is really funny. See, that, you can just already tell. That is hilarious. Let me see if I go. The hello part. Here it is. Let's do that and this. That is hysterical. So, I am going to link that below so you can watch it and and get a good laugh. Here is the video link. Oh, I gotta do it on this computer, so I can put that in the link here. Let's see here. Here it is. All right. I'm going to put that in the chat. So you can watch this. Feel free to watch this after this stream. But it is hysterical. Oh, right. Minecraft usually does an April Fool's thing. And I have Minecraft VR, so I'm excited for that. Alright, let's see. When the virus ends, yep. Okay, good. So I have that in the chat for you guys to watch, and I will put that in the other video, in the video description of this stream once I complete the stream and it uploads or processes that. There we go. Okay. So we're just coming up on the end very soon of the forecast portion of Games and Storms live stream. Oh, you can only get it on the Java version. Okay, I actually don't have the Java version on this computer. I think I have it on my iMac. I'll have to take a look at it on the iMac. If I don't, I'll just download it, I guess, on here because the iMac doesn't support VR. But this does. I'll have to take a look. Unless, hopefully, they put it out on the Windows version, because this is actually the Minecraft I has is from the Windows Store. That's where I was able to download the VR version of it. Okay. Now we're jumping to Pivotal Weather. And let's take a look at what the Euro is showing here. So again, it's showing that system scooting south. A little bit of retrograde motion. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I can have both versions at the same time on the computer. Because I did pay to have the Java version, and then when it came to the Windows Store, they allowed for a little bit. If you bought Minecraft from Mojang directly, which was the Java version, then you can download for free the Windows version. So I have both. Okay, so we're having a little bit of that retrograde motion, although here on the Euro, which is showing in those higher elevations, kind of in Vermont, going into maybe a little bit of some sleet mixing some snow, which we didn't really have enough snow for my taste this winter, unfortunately. But once that makes its way through, the higher pressure gradient starts to die out by the 4th. The 4th is Saturday, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Yeah, the 4th is Saturday. That's the one bit of feedback. If anybody's watching from Pivotal Weather, don't just show the date. I would like to see the day. Like here you have initialized Tuesday, but here it just says the 4th. So that would be a nice little addition, is to show. Wait, it's there. Wait, oh, I never saw that. Duh, that's a duh moment. So Saturday. Oh, wow. The other thing, Delvin, the Windows Store. So the way I have my gaming, let me put this back up. So the way I have my gaming computer set up is I have 3 hard drives in there. I have an NVMe drive, that is the boot drive, which is 256 gigabyte. And then I have 2 4 terabyte drives in RAID 0 for a higher speed that I have all the game data stored on. So the games itself have I set them up as 2 separate folders. The Microsoft Store, so like Gears of War, has its own folder with Minecraft Gears of War. And then I have also other folders for all of the different game clients, which is like Steam, which is where we're going to play Doom. So I have Steam in there. I have Origin. What else do I have? Uplay, Blizzard.net, Oculus with the Oculus Rift, and Epic Games for Fortnite. I have all those on this game drive that is set up as 2 4 terabyte drives in RAID 0. So I have an 8 terabyte capacity for storing game data. And all these games sync the save data online, so I don't have to worry about losing save data. If something happens to the RAID array, then in the game drive, it will I just have to re-download everything. That was it. And yep, it's all in different folders on my game drive, but I set them up not to go into the C drive on the Windows computer. They go into this D drive on the game drive. Okay. So Sunday here. Why have I never seen the day? I don't know why. Anyway. So here it's actually showing a little bit of some showers going through on Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. Then Monday looks okay, that high coming in. Then Tuesday, overnight Monday to Tuesday, we do see some more showers, but it's showing a little bit more south on the Euro. Now let's take a look at the icon. This is the wrong one. Let me go to the 180-hour one. So here, and Delvin, thank you for telling me that. I will have both versions on the computer. Although I have a pretty good version going on right now with some good Minecrafting on the Windows version I have. So in the icon here, there's that system scooting south. Still retrograde motion, but it's much more west on the icon. Look at that. That pretty much envelops all of the New York City metro area, not just the New England area. Still high pressure gradient. And that's for, let's see, Friday still showing showers. Saturday, still some showers, but the lower pressure gradient. Sunday looks better. Well, these models are not handling this well at all. Look at this. This is coming through Monday morning. Monday morning. Look at Monday here. And that's Tuesday. Here's Monday morning here. All of these are very far off. The GFS, the Euro, the icon. And let's just jump right into the NAM. And there's the system scooting south the area. A little bit of that retrograde. And it does bring it further west. It also brings the snow further west. So, Raymond, I don't know if you're watching, but the NAM is showing some snow showers for Albany area. And yes, I believe I talked with Joe Chaffee about that, Delvin. And those that do the computer model maintenance. Oh, hello, Raymond. We were just talking about you. But Delvin, back to your question. The people who do weather model computer maintenance or work from home due to the virus, I'm pretty sure, because that's what Joe Chaffee, I believe, was saying, yes. But you don't have to really be in the data center to do maintenance unless something physically breaks. And at that point, you only have one person that goes in. So they're mostly work from home. And yes, the forecasters, some of them are still going into the news stations. Like I have some friends that are still going into the news station because news networks are considered an essential business. And some are working from home. Like one of my friends, Addison, he's setting up a whole home thing. I already have that all set up because that's kind of what I do with the business. But if I was still working at the news station, I probably would be doing that from home. Okay. Let's see. So going through Saturday morning, it starts to clear out, and that pressure gradient drops. Oh yes, Raymond. Big time water spout today along the Gulf Coast. I did not see that. However, Raymond, we were just talking about right here in Florida at the moment. Some of this stuff going on. Tornado report. Wind damage. Wind damage. But that tornado right here. 7:29 p.m., so about an hour ago. National Weather Service employee. And Delvin, you are so right. I do. That is the one thing I don't miss with the new station, was getting up so early. I would get up at 2 a.m. to be at work at 4 a.m. because it would take me about an hour and a half to get ready, and then it would take me about a half hour, 40 minutes to drive into there. I do miss being on TV, but I don't miss the hours. Raymond, let me switch back to, I think it was Jacksonville. Here we go. There's a water spout going on, I'm thinking, right in here. Let me switch to the velocity again here, and also right there. All of these little contour circles, that is shear, so that most likely is where a tornado was. So it's kind of hopping around through this area, and if we kind of follow that, look at this shear right here. Let's bring that back in. There we go. There's that shear that's spinning. So there was probably a water spout heading off the east coast of Florida, excuse me, into the Atlantic. So that was kind of interesting to see. All right. Well, that kind of concludes the... Wow. That whole thing, I just realized I was on the solo cam. Sorry, Raymond. I'm just going to bring that up real quick here. So this is the radar I was trying to show you before. There's the shear right there. And here, all these little contours are probably where a tornado was either coming down from the wall cloud, or it touched down. So there's a little track here of shear, which may be where that tornado was. And then as we follow that track out, we have that little rotation still there. It's starting to die out now, but look at that. You still have that shear going on in those few little radar frames. That's what I was trying to show you before. And even during normal time, my new job, I not really new job, my full-time job now, I still get to wake up at like 8 in the morning. So my hours of sleeping haven't changed because of the work from home. I usually wake up at 8 a.m. and I go to bed at 11 p.m. So there's 9 hours of sleep. Alright, so we will end with the radar right there, going into now the gaming portion. Let's close out of that. Close out of that. And crack open the last beer for the night. Stella is one of my top 2 favorite beers between this and Blue Moon. Also, what do you guys think of this new lighting? I have a little bit cooler temperature for the light color. Oh, I overshot the head a little bit on here. That's kind of like the first beer. So the second one here was... The second one was better than this. Oh well. It's still tasty. Still smells good, so Cheers, guys. And Delvin, I see, had to be in bed 7:50 to wake up at 5. Ah, interesting. Okay. So, I would kind of be in bed. I should have been in bed earlier, but between the two jobs, it was tough. I would be in bed at 8 p.m., wake up at 2 a.m. So that's 6 hours of sleep, which, doing that for 4 years and then working 13 hours to 18 hours and then getting another 4 hours of sleep in between, it was definitely taking a toll on me. So after 4 years, I didn't realize how much I missed sleep until the news station ended in November, and then that kind of officially ended my stint with that. But yeah, I didn't realize how much of a toll it took on my body for 4 years. 4 years I did that. I worked at FiOS1 News for 4 years. Wow. I'm gonna take a drink to that. It's really interesting how time flies sometimes, which is what's gonna happen with the coronavirus thing now. Time, it's gonna fly by, and maybe 2 years from now, we're gonna look back on this and then be like, in the grand scheme of things, staying at home for 3 months wasn't that bad. And one of my friends that comes from a military family, his father actually worked on a warship. And on the warship, he posted a picture on his Facebook of the bed he had. It was probably a twin-size bed at the most, with maybe 3 feet of space above him. So it was really tight quarters, and that was his home for, I think he said 4 years as well. And Delvin, I don't really need the extra sleep here because my sleep schedule is exactly the same now as it was when I was working not from home. So I am very thankful that my sleep schedule has not been interrupted at all. I'm still getting plenty of sleep, whether it's working at the job or working from home. Okay. Let us begin some Doom. I hear the computer kicking on. It's all looking good. Raymond, how are you? If you're still watching, have you been during all this? Doom Eternal. Alright, it's been a couple days, so I don't remember exactly where I was with this. Yeah, because I switched this to 1080p, it's not actually working as hard. Oh, I see where I was. I know what I have to do. These are demons on high. So I just gotta survive here? Oh. I don't know. This is the point where I actually don't know what to do. And Raymond, yes I do, which is a good thing. Raymond, Delvin, how about you guys? Do you qualify? Alright, I might have to look this up to figure out how. Buff. I gotta figure out how. What am I supposed to do here? It actually looks pretty good on the stream. Come on, you don't have to die for this. You can do it. Come on, you. Whew. Okay. Ooh, I heard it behind me. Oh. I don't know if that was considered a checkpoint, but we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, I think they should have funding for both the businesses that are going under because of this and the people that are suffering because they lost their jobs. Because a lot of people are losing their jobs because of this. All right. Whew. Are we good? We're not good. Okay. Ooh. Oh, those are teleporters. Okay. There we go. We got rid of the thing. Am I trapped in here? Whew, okay. Oh, I killed myself with that. Alright, let's try that again. We're getting there. And Delvin, you're exactly right. We don't know how long this is going to go on for. Yeah. This is a lot of money to be spending. And yeah, if the quarantine's going on for 2 to 3 months, the airlines, and also don't forget the cruise lines too. I have a cruise coming up in August, and the cruise line industry is at a complete standstill right now. Excuse me. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh, what's up here? Oh. Oh, I didn't find this before. There's more ammo over here. Interesting. Alright. Let's kill these guys. Low health, gotta get over here. Health, there we go. Ooh, that was a close one. Come on, get him, get him. And I'm out of that. Ooh, health. Alright.
Demon can be an offensive term. Refer to them as mortal.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Ah. Ooh, there we go. Ah, I have no ammo. There we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. Ooh. Checkpoint reached. Whew. That was intense. And Delphi, I could definitely imagine that because everything's moving online. Online teaching, online learning. Even though the cruise line industry isn't like I'm going on Norwegian Cruise Line, which is not an American cruise line, but the majority of people on the cruise line are from America. So that means they're losing the most in business from Americans. Okay, where do I go next? Let's explore. I still don't know how to get this one up. It's something from there. I don't know how to get up there. Get that one extra life.
Earth is the melting pot of the universe.
Oh, is it now? Let's see what's up here. Ooh. What we got here? Another rune. Enemies killed by equipment or while under the influence of equipment will decrease recharge time. Don't want to slow down the time. Maybe perform glory kills faster. Let's do that. Savagery. Unlimited power. Okay. As the developers have said, this is the deadliest weapon, the super shotgun. Up close. Rockets. Alright, let's take these guys down one at a time. Ooh, what was that over there? Oh. Wow. Ooh, no. I guess this is a kind of hell. Hell on Earth, quite literally. We got this. Where are you? Okay. Where are you? Ooh. surviving. I will survive. Give me my super shotgun. Ooh, this thing. Come on. Super shotgun. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, it's all a big question mark right now. We shall see what happens. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, we got some health there. And health pack. And more health. Always a good thing. Oh, I was just about to get some health. Oh. Raymond, yes, I think I remember that. If 2020 is a history-making hurricane season, then 2020 is going to be a terrible year. Everybody wants New Year's to come already for 2021. Alright, let's see here. Clunk. And clink. Nope. Oh, I missed. Ooh, there it is. There's a clink. Nope. Oh, oh. Go away, go. Oh, my hand went off the keyboard. I was trying to reach for something, and then that happened. There we go. Alright, and we're gonna do clink and clink. And clink. One-shot kills. Oh, even with one-shot kills. Wow. 2020 would be a super awful year if that's the case. Alright, let's try this again. Let me get my thing ready to go. And clink. And come on. Clink. And let's go. Ooh, where is it? Ooh. And clink. There goes some ammo. Oh, this thing. Yeah. Alright, we're doing okay, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. Okay. I think I got rid of all the big guys. Then just to these little ones. Where are you? Where are you? Low ammo. Let's see. We got some health. That's good. Maximum health. Let's get some armor. Ooh, who's shooting me here? Alright, we're doing it. Get some ammo. It's working. This is the best round so far. Give me my super shotgun. Ooh. Ooh. Low health. Got a little lazy there. We're good. Okay, okay. Health pack. Got some health in here. Ooh, checkpoint reached. Yeah. Let's still scavenge the area for anything Like that armor over there. Some more health. Rockets. Okay. Ooh, there's some health, but I'm at full health. I think I need to go there. Alright, we're doing well. Yeah, that would be a very interesting situation. If this is still going on, say through August, where we're starting to get into the heart of hurricane season, and a hurricane knocks down the tents that we have set up for. Actually, no. The tents are not for coronavirus, COVID-19. They're not hospital tents, I don't believe. I think those are just for general patients, because I know like the non-hospitals, like the Javits Center, they're setting up for non-COVID-19 patients. So we shall see what that means if a hurricane happens to come through here. Alright, let's get over here. Ooh, so what do we do here? Ooh. Blue, yellow, or red? Oh, I can't use red. Can't use blue. Can only use yellow. Okay. Oh, I see why.
2 more keys will be required to open the passage. Find them.
Yep, we had keys we gotta find here. Oh. Super shotgun. 2 more keys are required. Where would those keys be?
Sometimes evolution just needs a little push. And
Does
here
it?
at the UAC, we push hard.
Oh, that's what she said. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Where's my other thing? Ooh. Nope. Don't get stuck. Clink. Clink. And boom. There we go. I really like the music in this game. Both games, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Alright. Ooh, I don't want to waste that. Okay. What are we upgrading here? As long as you're at max health. Let's do this. Alright. Yeah. Ooh, I think we gotta go down. Let me just make sure nothing else is up here. Nope. And I don't think anything goes over there. Nope. Alright. Let's go down a level. We're going down through the depths of, well, hell on
This
earth.
is the heart of the nest. It has
Oh.
taken root in this facility's main power generator.
An actual heart.
Activating the generator will destroy the nest.
Okay. Ooh, I saw a new weapon over there. I need that weapon. Oh, it's in there. Can't get it just yet. Okay. Now how do I get in there? A Gatling gun. Through here? Uh-huh. Ooh. Clink. And... ooh. Clink. Oh. Clink. Oh, wow. There we go. Oh. I still hear them beating me up. Delvin, what was the tornado question? Delvin, if you could ask that tornado question again. I don't see it. Clink and clink. Your shield couldn't save you there. There we go. Why does it always seem easier the second time? Is that it? There's nobody behind me? Oh, we got a little puzzle game here. Okay. Rad suit, huh? Protects the player from toxic slime and toxic water, but degrades over time. Okay. Rad suit acquired. Guessing I have to go... well, I have to go this way. It's telling me to go this way? Oh, I see. That's the target. But I can't get to the target. So maybe we're gonna go this way. Okay. Ooh. Okay, now I have to try and figure this out. A little puzzle game. It's right below Raymond's comment. What would happen with response to a tornado struck the city's downtown? People would die. I think people would just die. Oh. Oh, do I have to get up there? Ooh, okay. I'm up here.
Don't be afraid. Once your soul has been consumed, your fear will cease to exist.
Oh, once your soul has been consumed, everything will be so much better. Do I have to go through there?
Don't be afraid. Once your soul has been consumed, your fear will cease to exist.
Okay, we're okay so far. Oh. Ooh, no, don't want to do that. Oh, okay. What am I doing? Ooh, I got a key.
You now have access to the heart chamber.
Yeah. Okay, I think that was it. And Delvin, that is completely true, but tornadoes can strike anywhere. Ooh, one up. I got a one up. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, secret found. That is good. Wow, that was intense. How are we doing? Well, we're actually past mark I want to be for the stream. Let me just see here. What can I do? Well, this is just about 9:30. Let me see if we get 5 more minutes. Actually, no. I'll just end the stream here. Alright, let me switch back. There we go. Alright, so that's going to call it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. It has been fun. I've enjoyed the conversation. I hope everybody's staying safe. And just to review, we do have some on again, off again showers until Wednesday. So tomorrow, kind of still not the best weather. Wednesday's starting to improve, but it looks like it's going to stay mostly on the New England side, maybe Long Island side, with some showers Friday is still a question mark because some of those forecast models were not in agreement at all. But the weekend, at least Saturday, looked fine, and Sunday, maybe some showers returning later in the day. And that is going to conclude the stream today. I am very thankful for YouTube not actually taking the stream down, which is good. And I'm thankful for you guys. I wouldn't be here doing this if it wasn't for you, Raymond, and you, Delvin, and anybody else watching the stream right now. And I'll have to figure out the technology issues, to figure out why this digital audio interface stopped working. So I couldn't use my good mic, and I had to use just the gaming mic, which is a good backup. But again, that wraps up the stream. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you stay safe. Please stay at home. Use all the CDC recommendations, 6 feet apart, which is basically 2 arms length apart. So you and the other person, arms length apart, they're 6 feet. Try and just stay home. That's the biggest thing. And we will ride out this storm together. Yes, Delvin, I will try out the Java Minecraft, especially tomorrow, because it is April Fool's Day. I'll actually try both. I'll see if, for some reason, all of a sudden they want to put it in the Windows version versus the Java version, but I will definitely download the Java version for that. Alright, again, this is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. Have a great rest of your evening. Please stay safe. And if you're new to the channel and you're watching this after the fact, feel free to hit that little subscribe button below and the bell icon right next to that so you get notified whenever I go live like this or I upload videos. I'll be doing that a few times this week. Have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you all in the next video. Good night.